Is that Megami Tensei? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. For sure. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's Mega 10. That is Mega 10. For sure. Without a doubt. Absolutely. Now this... Yeah, that's Megami Tensei. It's got, you know... I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's Mega 10. I'd say. A spin-off for sure, but yeah, it's Mega 10.
Do you love God?
Ho ho ho.
Do you love God?
Ho ho ho.
Do you love God?
No.
Oh yeah, that's Mega 10. That's Mega 10, alright. Yep, that's Mega 10.
But is this Mega 10?
Well, let's talk about it. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Shin Megami Tensei discussion video. It's crazy to say that, because it feels like SMT5 just came out. But today, we got the first promotional video for Soul Hackers 2, a sequel to the Sega Saturn RPG 25 years later, but hey, that's alright with me. Coming to Xbox, PS5, and PC later this year. And oh my gosh, I'm just so goddamn pumped. A new Mega 10 game. What the heck? Sure, it's not your typical Mega 10 game, but we'll get to that. In case you're not in the know, leading up to today's announcement, there was a mysterious domain that popped up, which had the keyword Soul Hackers plastered all around it. Some were thinking, is this even legit? What is this? It's like talking about like hacking our device. It was kind of ominous until we saw Atlus and Sega Twitter accounts retweeting its existence. We're like, okay, there's probably a Soul Hackers game on the way. Now, daily on this website, right, Ion would do these live streams where we'd try to harness information by asking us questions, and you would tweet at the Twitter account your answers. The questions were innocent enough, like what is the internet to you? How do you heal yourself? And how do you feel about law and chaos? It was kind of a little eerie if you've learned about, you know, AI projects before. What is this thing? It's becoming self-aware, but don't worry, it was totally harmless and just an announcement for a new Atlus game. And yeah, the trailer came out today, and I just want to break it down because this is a legitimately fresh take on just the Megami Tensei franchise. It clearly has some really stunning visuals too, and the main character is bringing a lot of new stuff and a lot of firsts to the table. So yeah, let's get into it. If you want to know my thoughts, it's going to be at the end of the video. I like to just give you the raw information at the start, and then I'll let you digest that and get my take on the situation. But let's get into it, shall we? So our main heroine here is called Ringo. Her plot introduction states that she's a super intelligent being that was just born a few moments ago from a sea of information, and she's curious about human culture and life. And yeah, apparently she's here on a mission from this mysterious force that's gathering information named Ion. Supposedly, there is a world-ending calamity that's about to occur, and it's up to Ringo to put a stop to it. But oh, she is not alone. Introducing Fig. I think that's supposed to be Fig. Figu don't sound right. I'm sorry. She is the other Ion agent who supports Ringo from behind the scenes. The interesting thing about her, though, is that on the website, it says like she doesn't like fighting, but she has this character portrait where she definitely has two guns. Is she the type like, I'm a healer, but I like this pair a lot. They remind me a lot of Pyra and Mithra from Xeno 2, but man, they look pretty cool, like all things considered, and I'm just so pumped that there's the prospect of having a Megami Tensei female heroine. Like, that's so goddamn great. As, you know, predominantly in the franchise, it's mostly male leads. There's the occasional femc in there, but dude, on top of this, it does appear that she will have a speaking role in the story. And if memory serves me right, this is the first time in franchise history where that is the case, and we don't have a silent protagonist. There are some exceptions like DDS and stuff, but for the most part, yeah, this is something really new and honestly kind of a franchise first. But 2 people an RPG party does not make. So let's get into some of the other Devil Summoner characters that were shown off in this trailer, which will assumably be aiding Ringo in her quest to stop, well, the apocalypse. So we have first and foremost Arrow here, who Ringo is shown actually bringing back from the dead with her soul hacker ability. She takes, you know, some saliva and sticks it in his ear. Okay, she doesn't really do that, but like that'd be way funnier. I'm just saying. Anyway, Arrow was gunned down in his prime and is brought back to life because Ion said, hey, you need this guy. And that's kind of just what ends up happening as far as we can tell. Arrow's design is honestly possibly hot take. He's like way too handsome to be in Mega 10. Like, I don't know. Megami Tensei characters are always like really like, you know, they're pretty for the most part, but they got like that mysterious like dark edge to them. This guy is looks like just a guy. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my college homework, maybe summon some demons. Oh, I got killed, bummer. Like, I like him though. I gotta assume Arrow is a code name, and maybe once we get to know the guy more, we'll learn his real name and they'll bond and all that stuff. But yeah, he does appear to be a part of at least the positive side of the devil summoning, as he's a member of the faction of Yatagarasu, which, if you know everything about Raito Kuzunoha, those are generally the people trying to protect Tokyo. For the most part, the good guys. For the most part. We're not gonna get into that. In some of the shots here, you can see that his jacket has the enemy icon from some of the older SNES SMT games. So that's kind of a cool, like, little Easter egg. But in one of the previous live streams, which is hinting to this release, we did see a pizza slice. Now, normally, okay, the guy eats pizza, whatever. But you gotta remember, there's a Soul Hackers character called Lunch. Is this a throwback to lunch? Because pizza's often devoured at lunch. Think about it. Our next summoner is Milady, a member of the Shadow Society. Now, if you've never played the original Soul Hackers for Saturn or 3DS, the Shadow Society literally controls the entire world from behind the scenes, similar to the Illuminati, and they are not above just killing their own members to further their own agenda. They are objectively bad people. Why would Ringo fight alongside someone like this? Well, I guess we'll have to play the game to see. But I am intrigued by this because, well, the Yatagarasu faction of Devil Summoners and the Shadow Society would most likely be at odds, and having them both on the same team does lead to some interesting character interactions. Maybe some back and forth.
You think law is cool? Chaos is the best. Chaos is so cringe.
A little bit of that, but, you know, with some more nuance, okay? Curiously enough, in battle, she does not appear to use a gun-type computer, also known as a GUMP, which is a staple of the franchise. Instead, she fights with, like, size. I don't really get it. Like, how are you even a devil summoner? Odd tools are a staple in the franchise. There is a guy that plays a guitar to summon his demons. There's a lady with an umbrella, and there's been all sorts of strange comps and ways to summon demons. If she doesn't have a comp, the heck is she doing? It's very likely that characters just have a melee weapon and also their comp, because we do see Ringo using like this neon lightsaber, which I really like a lot in a later part in the trailer. But yeah, she's... I don't know. She's not my favorite. She just looks really, really mean. I kind of like that though, because most of the time in these types of games, it's like, I was just joining the Shadow Society to feed my dogs pickles and pebbles. I didn't want to hurt anybody, but things got out of hand. Instead, I just want a character to be like, yeah, I'm evil. Want to do something about it? We're going to save this world. And, you know, just allies to fight the greater evil. I could get behind that. Last but not least, we have Kaizo, who's definitely my favorite. He has this like shark motif. His gun has like shark teeth, and his actual character has those anime, you know, shark, like, oh, he's so classic. Like, dude, I don't know anything about this guy, but he's already winning me over, which plays into his character. They mention he's comedic, a romantic, and ladies, he's single. Okay, that's not the thing. But another thing I noted about his shark gun is that he has like a water buoy and shark keychain. Why do you need a keychain for your gun? That's kind of extra. That's literally a calling card. You're gonna get caught, bro. But he's a freelancer devil summoner, which I didn't even know was a thing. So he's not Yatagarasu or Shadow Society. So that's kind of neat. It does say on the website he stops the bickering between Arrow and Milady, so maybe he's like the neutral perspective for the party. I don't necessarily think alignments will play a huge part in this, but maybe. Do you think he looks neutral? Maybe the shark teeth are throwing you off, but I'm really impressed with his character design. He's easily my favorite of the three. As for the gameplay, it does appear to be the classic Atlus turn-based combat, but with a twist. Are you sitting down for this?
If you hit the weakness, you do more damage and can act again. No,
Never been done before. They broke new ground! Okay, I'm being hyperbolic. Just, it's a new Atlus game. What do you expect, But people like that combat system, so it's a good thing that it's returning. A interesting thing to note is that from what we can gather, demons don't actually fight by us in Soul Hackers 2. Instead, it looks like the demons are like infused with our weapons or our guns. So maybe everybody in the party has like a demon and you fuse demons that way to give your comps new ways of attacking. They're also showcasing this Demon Sabbath move, which, when the enemy is hit with a weakness, a stock demon appears like behind the demon. And apparently, if you do that to everything on the field, you can do this super move called Demon Sabbath, which, that reminds me a lot of all-out attacks from Persona. But they even mentioned that, so they said, we want to take SMT's press turns and combine it with the all-out attacks and make our own thing. And honestly, I can get behind that. From the sounds of things, it does appear like a strange journey system called Demon Co-op, where you are just get like a small benefit every time you go for a weakness. It doesn't do like unbelievably massive damage. As long as the game is balanced around that, I think that could potentially be good. We didn't really get to see a ton about this other than, it is like a 3D dungeon exploration game. You attack the foes in the distance, similar to like TMS, and you don't really get to see the demons in the overworld like SMT5, but that's totally understandable. There are demons out and about, though. We see Giri Mika nearby this big top where, what do you know, Victor is the ringmaster of the Gomaden, which has made another transformation in Soul Hackers 2. We get a little look at the fusion, and we see that, the SMT3 angel design is back. It looks like the exact same skeleton and model as the P5 version, so that's kind of neat. But the interesting thing is that is a Kaneko design, and we see the Doi mermaid design also in this trailer. So it does look like another combination of Doi designs and some old Kaneko designs getting remade in 3D. Also, funny, somebody combined an Andrus and a Set to make an angel. Boy, what is you doing? That is an objectively bad trade. Speaking of demons coming back, though, and I know I've talked ad nauseum about this, but you guys should know the Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker era demons, they're so good. There's so many designs that are just locked behind 2D that finally have a chance to appear in 3D. We got to see Vitra, Dormath, Gur, Haravanaba, the guy I can never pronounce the name of. Yeah, he's back. Oh my gosh. I've talked at length of how I've wanted Turbo Granny to reappear in the franchise, but Jersey Devil legitimately has a chance to come back and be a mainstay demon. Dude, the sky is the limit, and that's honestly the thing I'm most pumped about. I mean, just seeing Vitra move around in 3D, that's like, they got me. I'm sorry, I love the demons, I love the stories as well, but I really just cannot wait to see some of these demons made in 3D. And last but not least, they gotta talk about that DLC. Yes, there are costumes to make the cast of Soul Hackers 2 look like the Phantom Thieves of Heart. At least a couple of them. There's a outfit for Joker, for Ringo, and I gotta say, she looks pretty, she's making it work. There's a Arrow Ryuji one, a Milady Panther, like what? They could have done Haru. That would have made more sense. And our Shark Boy gets to be Mr. Akechi. I hope we get to see more. Like, I'm sorry. I know I'm a big Persona fan, but gosh, it's kind of interesting they chose these designs though, because I'm pretty sure Ryuji and An are not super popular characters, at least in Japan. That being, I'm pretty sure Makoto is the most popular other than Joker, but hey, I still like him. We did see something similar with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but that was like more of a collection of just Atlus games as a whole. But hey, that's cool for people that get the game the first week.
Oh, but we ain't done. There's a new Frost, baby.
Introducing Reno Frost, who looks like our main character, and yeah, will come in figure form on the Japanese collector's edition. It's not been confirmed yet if we will receive a similar bonus in the West, but I mean, come on. Atlus West loves us. They're gonna make it happen. Please. I really hope so. But yeah, outside of that, there's not like too much information in this first promotional video. Usually I comb every detail I can, but for the most part, it's just kind of like, yeah, we're doing this. It's going to be like RPG that you usually expect. There's some environments like Kabukicho, who, yeah, if you played Yakuza, you know all about that. And as far as shops go, it does appear that the Don Quixote stores are still running even in the future. Wow, I guess some things never change, but yeah, that's looking really cool. And another piece of info we did glean from the website, there does appear to be a social aspect to this game in the sense that you can grow closer to your party members by talking with them and learning more about their backstory at bars. So that's kind of neat. As far as that goes, it's pretty much all the news. This is pretty much just a like to the point promotional video. Usually it's just like what we theorize about these games for years and years, and this one just came out. It's like, what? I do wonder if this is the tentpole game that Atlus members have been alluding to that they're trying to release this year. It's hard to believe that yeah, it's just like they announced and it's already coming out, because we're used to, at least for me, with, you know, P5, SMT5 theorizing about these games for months and months and months, and this one's already coming out. It's kind of crazy. But as far as my opinion goes, I'm pumped for this game because it's a fresh new take, and that's a good thing, but it can also be a really bad thing. Because I kind of alluded to this at the start of the video. Some people are already saying like, man, this ain't Mega 10 anymore. What the dumb? This looks like crap, man. But legitimately, the staff that are on this, I do think can pull this off. Now, the director did work on Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and I'm not even gonna like mince words here. I'm not the biggest fan of that game. But you know what? I believe in second chances, dang it. And with this scenario and how it's like shaping up, I think this could be very promising. Keyword there, could, though. It could also be, kind of mid, and I don't know, some of these environments, I gotta admit, are looking pretty stale. Like, is this a battlefield? Is this a photo shoot? What are we fighting or what? But I'm just such a sucker for like the Soul Hackers aesthetic, and I know some people are saying like, dude, what the heck, doesn't even look like Soul Hackers. But you gotta keep in mind, right, this is in our distant future, and it's a commentary on that, similar how to the past Soul Hackers game was, you know, studying the emergent technology of, you know, the internet, computers advancing at such a crazy rate, you know, processors increasing their speed and memory and all that stuff. And it was a commentary on a lot of stuff, come to think of it. It's a really dense game. If you've never played Soul Hackers and are interested in it, I do want to take the time to recommend Marsh's Soul Hackers Experience. It's such a good video. I love his content and really want to shill that video in particular, because some of the side quests, there's a monkey one. Watch the video when you're done with this, though. But, oh my gosh. But, yeah, man, I'm pumped. Now, if you're at home thinking, like, what's the, like, it doesn't really, like, this art style ain't for me, that is totally a fine response. But you got to keep in mind, right, new blood coming and bringing their perspective and their style into Megami Tensei is just, I don't know, I don't see it as a negative, really. It's time to shake things up. I don't want to just, you know, play Soul Hackers again. I want to see something new. I'm tired of remakes. I'm tired of ports. I want to see the ideas of, you know, people working at Atlus in fresh new ways. And I think like this is honestly like what I wanted the most. And as long as there's not like any weird fan servicey stuff, it's looking pretty good, dude. I am curious if there will be a like mythological like focus. I don't want to give too much away about prior games in the series, but mysticism was like a big part of, well, both of them and really every Devil Summoner game. And if that's going to be the case in this one, I'm kind of curious what they're going to pick from. They're going with a whole apple motif with Ringo, and if they're doing Adam and Eve and the apple of knowledge again, or just, you know, the fruit of knowledge, that's like the fourth time the imagery's shown up in an Atlus game in a row. I'm not even making that up. Persona 5 Royal Final Dungeon, the climax of Persona 5 Strikers, SMT5, and now this game. People are working on their Apple computers at Atlus and be like, what wait, what if we made a game about apples? Yeah, we should do that. And just everyone had the same idea all at the same time, but I digress. I think it will play into at least the collective consciousness, because Ringo does discuss that she came from a collection of information. Don't know. But either way, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Check out the Soul Hackers experience. I'll have a thing pop up, and man, I'm just so pumped. What the heck? I thought we would get another Mega 10 game for years after SMT5, but apparently they're still coming out. It is a little curious though how it's not called Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers 2. I guess they're dropping that, which I'm okay with. Like it definitely is like the snappier name, but yeah, I hope they don't forget the roots. Hope there's at least a demonic compendium. That'll be good. But anyways, short little video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. More videos coming soon.